Thanks for joining Book Reviews with Parisa, where I share my latest book reviews without spoilers. You'll always have a book to read. I got you covered with great book reviews and recommendations. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, where you will get weekly book reviews. Follow me on Instagram at Books with Parisa. This week, it's going to be a little different. Instead of a book review, I want to talk about really interesting poetry books. Who's not into poetry? Poetry is such a beautiful way to read books and to excite this wonderful feeling inside of us, whether it's love, whether it's not love, whether it's philosophical or any type of feeling can be discussed in poetry. Poetry, there's no right or wrong with poetry. Anything works. It is a great genre in books. So today I want to talk about poetry and different types of poetry written by different authors. I would like to introduce you to this one brilliant writer. Her name is Rupi Kaur, and these are two of her books that I have read, and I absolutely love them. She is a very sensual and broken, I feel, writer, and she talks about a lot of things. And when I say broken, I mean like she's been through a lot. She has pain, she has feeling, and she really discusses that unapologetically. And there's a lot of rawness to it. There's a lot of feeling to it. I really enjoy it. I think you will too. Very poetic. This is one of her more newer ones, and great book. It has like around close to 200 pages. Very fast read, but it is everlasting. She is an excellent writer. So here is another book that I recommend. It is called The Collected Poems of Emily Dickinson, and it's a great book. There are many pages in this book, like around a little over 300. Lovely poems of Emily Dickinson. Daniel Ladinsky is a great author who also writes great poetic books. If you're into Hafiz, this is a great book. Love Poems from God, great book. I do recommend this. This is a very collaborative author who speaks of the East and West. These books have some spirituality in it and touch upon great things. I recommend it. Another great book by an author by the name of Yusef Komunyaka, and the name of the book is Neon Vernacular. Great book, and he was the winner of the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry in 1994. Great book with poetry, and it's very heartfelt. He is a professor in the Council of Humanities and Creative Writing at Princeton University. He is the author of 7 Wesleyan titles. I think this is a book worth reading. Marilyn Hacker from The Nation says that he is a poet whose work over 10 years and many books continues to grow in complexity and beauty. If you are a fan of Rumi, you are going to love this book. This book is The Essential Rumi, and it is by Coleman Barks, and it discusses poems by Rumi, and it's a wonderful book. Rumi always touches my heart. He is like this author that is evergreen, perennial, and omnipresent. Just absolutely brilliant. I love this book. I highly recommend it. A great book, especially if you are a Rumi fan. Thank you for watching Book Reviews with Parisa. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn the notification on. Also on Instagram, follow me at Books with Parisa. Happy reading!